Hey guys, Mossy here, bringing you guys another game. This time I'm playing support Leona. I'm going to be supporting one of my buddies, Puddles, playing Tristana. I'm going to have Tempest Windblade playing Wukong up top, Silver Raven 7 jungling, and Miss Mindu, another one of my buddies, playing Cass mid. We are 5 groups, so this is another 5 group. We have Jungle Fizz, Support Tark, Singe top, Oriana mid, and Graves bot. So we'll see how everything turns. So I start off a little bit differently than I see most other people start. I get the Regrowth Pendant and a couple health pods, just so I can go back earlier to get my Philo Stone. Now for this for this rune page, I'm actually running red armor, yellow armor, blue MR, and quints of gold per second. So right now I'm gaining like 3 gold per 10 seconds plus the mastery, so it's like 5 gold. So it's like I have a GP5 item already. Paused again on me.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I don't know why that's doing that. I'll have to send that in. And weird because it had me move all the way there. So Tristan and I go on guard red while Naut does blue.
Minions have spawned.
Well, this is only like my second or third game with support Leona for a long time. I'm not the greatest of supports in general. I have a habit of taking kills a lot, which happens a lot this game. But overall, it does end out well for our team. Now, I do start with Zenith Blade just because it does have that little bit of a stun to it, which works pretty well. I like the only people I've actually supported so far on Leona have been Tristas, and I like that. They do pretty well. It's just you need someone who knows what you're gonna do, who's willing to be as aggressive as you are. Because I feel with Leona, you have to be aggressive, or you don't get to use her passive whatsoever. Which her passive, for people who don't know, is Leona's damage spells put sunlight for 3.5 seconds. When an allied champion hits it, consumes it and does 20 additional magic damage. So it's like Lux's passive, except it is for your allies. Now I do have a very good combo right now because I can stun. You actually will see it a couple of times. So he comes in for that. So I jump on Graves and start beating him down. He gets away, but he falls to ignite. And Puddles is getting hit pretty bad by Tark, so I stick on him. I with my spears, I didn't think he's gonna flash, but luckily Silver Raven 7 comes in and gets that kill. So we have a 2-for-0 exchange down bot, with me getting first blood because Puddles was a bit out of range, so it was a good thing I ignited. But I take a lot of kills this game. Now I'm gonna back because I can go and get my Philostone and a boots and actual wards just in case Fizz does decide to jungle come in and gank us.
An enemy has been slain.
So Tempest Wimbley gets the kill on Fizz, dies unfortunately to Singed, but gets the kill on Singed as well, so. So now I'm running in because I know if I set up
An enemy has been slain.
So we're just gonna push him back because we have the level advantage. I'm gonna pop out a ward so in case Thief is coming. One of the big things I think that you have to worry about is if you're supporting Leona and your AD does not take heal, I feel that you guys are very weak in lane because you don't have any bit of sustain. Now, we see Silver Raven 7. I come and get my hook over the wall. Then I hit with my slow barely. And then we get the kill to Trist. And we put Trist even further up on Graves. So Graves only has 25 farm and Trist has 31 farm. Now Trist has a kill and 2 assists, so that's putting him way up there. I hit level 5, so what I've been doing is I'll max my Shielded Daybreak first. It doesn't change the stun, but it increases the damage and reduces the cooldown, which I really like. I like her shield, her W. It gives 30 bonus armor and MR for 3 seconds. When the effect ends, it explodes and does damage to it, an area of effect. And it prolongs the effect of her shield if I hit people with it, actually. I forget what I buy here. I think I buy a health crystal and a ward again, just to make sure we are good to go. Like I said, Zenith Blade shoots out a straight line. Doesn't do much damage. Has a little bit of an AP ratio, but which fades the last enemy that is hit. She gets pulled to, but you've seen me do that a couple of times so far. Now her ultimate, I really like. Calls down a solar beam more or less, dealing a lot of damage. Stuns anyone in the center of it and slows anyone on the edge. It's really strong. Graves just hit level 5, so we're pretty high up on it against him. so we see Naught coming again. I get stunned, Fizz comes in, I back off. They all jump on me. I jump back in, stun Fizz, get the shield on Tarek, and get the kill on Tarek. Now Fizz goes and suicides. Now I know I can't reach to him until to them. So I was just gonna stay and hit farm because I didn't have the ability because my other stuff was on still on cooldown. I take a tower shot here. I was a little bit out too far. We're gonna start beating down a tower, but then Silver calls us over for Dragon, which the better play overall. I'm gonna do a defensive ward to make sure we see if anyone's coming from their blue. And we all kind of get pushed out here. Now Trist is tanking Dragon.
Ally has been slain.
Not sure if we actually got the Dragon there. But
Ally has been slain.
fortunately Cassio just... Oriana's pretty strong right now. Like, she's got a catalyst, but a little bit stronger. I know Oriana blew everything there.
Has reconnected.
Farm lead. Oriana's got 71, Cass is at 54, Graves at 47 compared to 62 of Trist, and Wukong at 57 compared to 80 at Singe, or 85 at Singe. But at Singe, he has, you know, he has Q, runs around like an idiot, and wins the game. Right now, the bot lane itself has died 5 times. Trist is 3-0-3, which is really good. Mott falls to counter ganking. Let's put some damage on that tower. It's only got like 1,000 life left, so we're putting a pretty good hurt on it. Now I have all my skills again, so it is almost about time that we engage these guys again. Missed my Q or my E. So right now, I got my 2 GP5. I'm actually building a third. I'm going to go back and buy my Cage's Lucky Pick right now, just so I'm gaining obnoxious amounts of gold. I'm going to be gaining about 20 gold every 10 seconds, so it's 2 gold a second, which that's a lot of gold for a support. And then I buy an asinine amount of wards. Now the reason I like getting Cage's Lucky Pick is it does give you some ability power, so it gives you a little bit extra damage. Not a lot, but a little bit. Like, her ratios are not the greatest. Like, her Solar Flare is obviously her best. She loses, she loses 5 ability power per damage, so it's not too bad. Everything else, though, is pretty weak, especially her Q. But her Q is also one of her fastest abilities, and it has a stun attached to it. So it's not that bad.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, there's like some mega diving going on mid. Fist. So we see all this diving going down, so we push.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Now they push down mid, the group of them. Now I noticed that Graves has like no mana. So I just miss, unfortunately. I get the slow off. And they're all coming down for us now, so we back up just so we know they won't try to gank us too hard. They got that ward off, and Fizz is not really paying attention, or he would have ganked right then and there. I probably would have been alright though, because I do have started W-weighted, running away, turned around, Q'd, and then slowed him at the same time. So now it's 3-on-3. I push our luck because Orianna's out of mana, Tarek's at half mana. I know Fizz had blue buff, but it's like Graves is back with full mana. We get some a little bit more damage. It's down to 700. I'm gonna ward this bush just to see. Singe pushes out top tower, and right now the gold favor is starting to lean definitely back in their direction. They have 2 turrets on us. Even though bot lane is doing really well for us, they are definitely coming back because you don't want Singe to be able to get all that farm. Now we have a pretty big wave here, so I told him we just need to focus this tower and get it down. We get it down, I hit him. I missed my R, but not too big a deal because the goal was to get the tower down.
Enemy killing spree.
Model is still pretty much at full life. We got Tarek and Orianna following. Now we see Fizz coming up to gank Wukong. Because I have a little bit of extra damage, I can actually farm pretty well on Orianna's, Leona, excuse me. A lot going on down here. So I see Sin start running back this way. So I go in, I miss that, flash, Q.
Has been slain.
I get an extra assist. Latrista's got her IE and 2 Doran's blades and her boots, which is really good. because of our advantage, I'm just going to buy one ward, and I get the Eye of Death Oracles. I know where a couple wards are. I know they're probably trying to ward a lot just so they can know what we're doing, because especially with our bot lane being very strong, like, we haven't gotten a kill in a while, but we're over 40 CS above. Plus, I've got 20 CS on 15 of him, and he's only got 2 gold per 5, and I basically have 4 gold per 5. Now, Tar comes in. Yeah, I'm just gonna chase them out, because I know I'm strong. Now, Fizz just missed my E there. I thought I had him, but it's whatever. I get the stun off there. Slow. Tark's got the heal. Made the heal out. Puddles gets the kill. There we go. Nice hook back by Silver Raven 7 there to get Puddles another kill. So we just back off here. So I'm like, oh, we should get Dragon because it's there. A ward just to give us some more vision of the area around Dragon. So right now my Oracle's is doing alright. I've gotten 3 wards already with it. So obviously the goal is you want to get 8, so just so it pays for itself. I tried to get up here, but Wukong looks like he should have had it, but he used his cooldown, so it's unfortunately that's what it was. He didn't have his ultimate to knock Singed up before his ult. Now Orianna is right there, so we come down. Luckily, I get the kill on Orianna. But I get blue buff, which I completely forgot I got blue buff at that point, so it's kind of funny. I know I make a misbuy here, because I do go back and get a Aegis of the Legions, which I didn't notice that Silver even said it had it. Now Triss just 1v1s friggin' Graves, because she's so much stronger. Like, he's got a Zeal and a pickaxe and a longsword and 2 Doran's raids compared to 2 Doran's, a Zeal, and an Infinity Edge. Alright, that's my 4th ward there. It's made a 4th of its money back, which is good. Not buys Australia's. I'm kind of just running around, not really knowing what I'm going to do. I try to get Puddles to draw Orianna to me, because I'm going to try to bind through the wall, but Fizz sees me, so I back off. Now Tarek walks blindly into the 2 of us, and I get that extra kill. I just try to make sure I get my spells out so people keep exploding them so we can burst it down even further. That's number 5 for the ward count. Sorry I keep coughing, I'm still not over my being sick, so Singe comes in, slows. I landed, get the ult knock up. He gets away because he's Singed, not surprised. But these two come in from the side, so I flash to get away because they were focusing me. We get a nice ult off by Cassiopeia to stop all of them. Fortunately, they all come back, but Nautilus pulls himself away and then goes back in and pulls himself away. So we kind of had a little bit of miscommunication because people are saying fight, fight, and other people are saying don't fight. And right there, the best idea was to not fight because Wukong was not in position for a fight. So I go back and get my Aegis, which is a misbuy. Normally you would want to get it on Leona, though. It's a nice support item. Now they have a lot of magic damage, so I know I got a bunch of wards here, so I was like, I know I looked at it and I'm like, I'm gonna get a Abyssal Scepter, just because that'll help us out a bit. We have a lot of damage ourselves, so Cassiopeia, myself, Nautilus does a lot of magic damage. Wukong has a Trinity Force, and it's always just fun to have an Abyssal Scepter, in my opinion. You know, we have double oracles running around now, so Singe comes over here. I don't know what he was thinking he was gonna do, but it's not that strong. Get another kill there. I'm down to half. Godlike streak. I get the kill Fizz. I don't realize I was tanking that much tower damage and I go down for being a retard. But they get donked by puddles. So it works out in our favor. All we lost was me and Wukong, and I was on the kill. Cassio and Naut go to get blue for ourselves. They do that pretty easily. I'm sitting there thinking I buy my blasting wand to get my my Abyssal Scepter. It's up to 230 attack damage, which is really good. Now Graves has gotten 3 Doran's Blades and a Last Whisper. Now, like, we have the double Aegis and Wukong has a Wriggles. But other than that, I don't see the need for a Last Whisper at this point in the game. Because he doesn't really have much damage. If he had more damage, maybe, but I think I'm going to spend more money on getting damage than a Last Whisper here, personally. Trish fires one shot and takes all my farm. Makes you cry on the inside a little bit. So I'm 5-1 and 8 right now. Now they come in. I get thrown around. I bounce away because Fizz I know can eat me if he wanted to. Now we have a decent amount of ward coverage. We just don't have enough yet. Like we have a good portion of their jungle warded right now. We don't have any of the rivers. Nice Wukong. I missed my E again. Pain in my ass. Oh, Puddles is 10-0 and 6 now, so he's definitely doing really well. Kong gets close to dying. So very, very close. Under 50 life, so I buy even more wards because Otto said he was going to buy another oracle, so I decided I don't need one because we don't need to have 2 oracles on our team. It's just more loss of gold if we both die. But we get another dragon, which is not showing dragon gold globally, so that's a little weird. I'm trying to give us as much vision over the map as possible. We have a good portion of their jungle warded, as you see. So we got right up here, so we have this whole like row. I'll throw a ward down on Baron, just so we know that's coming. And there's only one spot we're really missing right now. Puddles pushes the tower. A nice attempt at a grab. The ult too strong. I get the assist there for hitting with my ult. And Wukong's backing. But we're trying to go get Baron. He's trying to take our tower, but not strong enough yet.
An enemy has been slain.
We just didn't have the damage to do it there, so we had to back off. So I'm gonna back up and buy my Abyssal Scepter. And I buy another Sight Ward just to make sure. Puddles gets their blue. Get a blow of Shurelya's. I wanted that 5 gold really bad, so that's why I decided to take that one. Graves to make sure he doesn't go anywhere to get him down really quickly. Wukong gets the ult off to get the kill. Then Orianna gets dunked by Puddles hard. Singe goes down with all of us focusing really easily. Now, they're all running mid, so me and Puddles take this tower pretty easily, actually. Wukong gets a huge dive. Look at all that damage he's doing. Puddles gets the kill there. Thought we'd take the tower down. Wasn't paying attention that much. But you get the in.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Puddles and Cassia are just pushing them back. Now we run back to get Baron to be safe, be smart. Baron. And we be. Now they're setting up to do Baron themselves and they realize, oh, they already have it, so I go back and buy a Giant's build just to make myself tankier. Like their team just I'm not sure what kind of damage they really had. Like, I know Graves, obviously. So, I think I'm gonna probably get. I'd want to get a Sunfire, because they have a lot of physical damage. Like, Graves still doesn't really even have that much damage. He has a Last Whisperer for armor penetration, a little bit of damage, a Phantom Dancer, and 2 Doran's Blades. He's not really too super strong here, so. They throw me, but I'm really tanky, so it's like I try to keep away from everyone with that shark just so I don't slow the rest of the world down too, so that can end up being a lot of damage. Like, it would only have been maybe 2 other people, but it's still really very detrimental. Now I noticed that the minions pushing top, so me and Puddles run up top. Push at the tower pretty simply. Now everyone else kind of pushes up here, and you know, we have Baron buff. Like, yeah, we're under their turret, but we're much tankier too. We're up to 21 kills on them, plus how many turrets? 6, 7, 8 turrets, almost. So it's 8 turrets to 2. Plus we've gotten almost every dragon. We're just getting so many kills. We push that out. We get Australia's below. I just start tanking a tower. It's not the lowest one, but we're chunking towers right now. Graves goes on me. I don't even care. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm like, I didn't realize I wasn't attacking anymore, but it's whatever. They surrender. They actually win the game, though, because they get the double explosion. That's how you automatically win if you get the surrender double explosion. I hope you guys enjoyed that game. Let me know what you think with a thumbs up, or tell me I suck at life and go from there. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.